Hey guys, welcome back to Ancestral Healing. If you're new here, my name is Petra, and today we are going to be talking about 5 benefits of eating an ancestral diet. Having been 2 years strict carnivore, I've healed my gut, my hair has grown back, I've reduced inflammation, I no longer have physical body pain, and overall, I just feel so much better physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I do attribute that to discovering the carnivore diet. So I'm here to share with you guys the 5 benefits of eating an ancestral diet. So let's get right into it. First of all, what is an ancestral diet? An animal-based diet consists of food that come from the earth, foods that have not been touched or tainted by man or not processed in any way. So animal-based foods, that includes beef, chicken, pork, lamb. We have eggs in there, dairy, milk, cream, cheese, seafood as well. And then on an ancestral diet, you also have vegetables. The vegetables that I advocate for, if you've watched our videos, you know I don't really eat too many vegetables. Most of my plate is meat. I feel best when I eat meat, but the vegetables that I do eat are always locally sourced, according to the season and the location of where I'm at, and organic. That means not sprayed with any pesticides, no chemicals on these fruits. So that's essentially what an animal-based ancestral diet looks like. You know, it can have different variations for different people. Some people are more strict, leaning towards a carnivore ancestral diet, which is where I'm at. Other people, like if you watch, for example, the Strong Sisters, Ashley and Sarah, I would think that they kind of eat ancestrally, but they include a couple more carbs in there. If you watch people like Paul Saladino, he also has a lot of fruit in there. So you find your middle ground, you find what works for you. But today, I'm gonna get into the 5 benefits of eating this way. Benefit number 1 of eating an ancestral diet is overall improved health. Eating an ancestral diet allows your body to get all of the vitamins, all of the nutrients it needs without relying on any form of processed foods full of additives, preservatives, and unhealthy fats that are actually marketed as healthy. An ancestral diet, a diet consisting of animal-based foods, is the most nutrient-dense type of diet because your body absorbs all of the nutrients. You have 100% bioavailability in animal-based foods. And as I always advocate, if you want a little vegetable, use it as a garnish. Your nutrient should come from the meat. I really don't like calling it an ancestral diet because I believe that this is not something that you just do for a couple weeks or a couple months. I believe that this is a way of life. This type of eating is sustainable physically, mentally, and honestly, spiritually as well. This is a type of way of eating that you can do your whole life because it's what we were designed to eat. We were designed to eat food that comes from nature. We were not designed to eat food that was made in a lab. And I feel like over the years, the nutritional guidelines, starting in the 1930s, they've really got stuff upside down and just confused the heck out of us with all these different types of diets. It's so simple, guys. If you eat an ancestral diet, if you prioritize animal-based protein and fat and a little garnish of vegetables that are organic, I'm telling you, all your health concerns will disappear. Benefit number 2 of eating an ancestral diet: increased intuition. This was one of the most amazing benefits that I've experienced, and it came first. Before my physical pains went away, before my hair grew back, before my neck pimples went away, I became super alert, super intuitive, and I got this almost burst of clarity in my mind that I had no idea was even there because my baseline for 27 years was so low. So this increased intuition can apply to different areas of your life. You can have more gratitude for your food. Enjoying ancestral foods can actually open up the dormant memories of our ancestors. and connect us to the wisdom that they have been trying to pass down. Honestly, how are we supposed to even be intuitive when we're eating fake processed foods that's making us feel sick and killing us from the inside? We gotta remove all the BS and focus on the foods of our ancestors. When you have a connection with your food and you understand that everything that you put into your body, that you put into your mouth, has an effect on our overall well-being and health, you have a deeper understanding of the reason why we're here. We're not here to eat a bag of chips and sit down and watch Netflix. I'm telling you, there's a whole lot more to this. Benefit number 3 of eating an ancestral diet is food freedom. Eating ancestrally provides you with food freedom. Ditch the diet culture, ditch the restrictions. A lot of people say, oh, but eating an animal-based diet or going carnivore, going keto, animal-based, it's so restrictive. No, it's not. It's restrictive of the food that is bad for you, which is amazing. Eating an animal-based diet, you will never get bored. It's what our body and what our mind craves. I have never once been bored on this diet. And honestly, I don't think it's normal that we have such an array of options of food readily available on the Uber Eats app. Tonight, I want pad thai. Tomorrow, I want Chinese food. Oh, give me some Jamaican food. Honestly, guys, that's not normal. This immediate gratification that we want at our fingertips, no. How about you work for your food? How about you grow your own food? How about you support your local farmer? How about you go to the farmer's market? And how about you cook your own food? That is true food freedom. Benefit number 4 of eating ancestrally is that ancient connection. I don't know about you, but if we continue to eat what the nutritional guidelines are telling us, and we continue to go and support the big chain supermarkets and buy all those packaged goods, what are our generations going to look like in the next 5 to 10 years? It's not looking too good. So the onus is on us to start eating, again, the real foods that our ancestors had been eating. Let's reverse all of these illnesses. You don't have to be scared that you're gonna have Alzheimer's just because your mother has it and your grandmother and your great-grandmother. You can turn this around with the food that you eat. You really do have control over your health, but you have to believe it first. We have to empower and inspire the generations before us because they're looking at us, and if you're eating junk food, they're gonna do the same thing. And I'm telling you guys, the future doesn't look too good if we don't start eating the real foods of our ancestors. I don't know, as you can tell, I really am passionate about food and an animal-based diet and saying no to anything that is processed. I can see the bigger picture, and on the grand scheme of things, this is our duty as humans to be better. Okay, and last but not least, reason number 5, a benefit of eating an ancestral way is sustainability. Contrary to popular belief, if you support your local farmers that have amazing practices of raising cattle, raising animals, grass-fed, grass-finished, regenerative agriculture, you are supporting the planet. Actually, cows roaming green grass, it's necessary for the planet. Ancestral diets are centered around wholesome foods, foods that are grown seasonally, locally. Unfortunately, many modern agricultural practices have destroyed our soil, which is why I want to advocate and support regenerative practices that help reverse this damage. And I think a lot of people don't know about this. We have to heal from the industrial food system. And I really think that regenerative agriculture plays an important role in this. It kind of just lets Mother Nature do its thing without human intervention, without the intervention of pesticides and chemical sprays. So yes, guys, eating an ancestral diet also has a lot to do with choosing ethical farmers, choosing ethical producers. Choose producers and ranchers who enable natural farming behavior, promote good health and animal welfare, and provide animals with their natural diet. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am hoping to bring some awareness between the food that we eat and the connection with our ancestors and our roots. I think it's so beautiful to understand that there is tradition behind nutrition. So thanks guys. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead.